to the game. And
Okay.
You're in a scene where Brother 3, who is really leading you through the underbelly of C-Town, right?
But you don't see Brother 3.
Yeah, you don't see Brother 3, he's off to the side. But you'll really notice off the bat that we're in Unity 5. We're one of the first teams to do a lot of what we could do on console with the dynamic cutting system and bringing the dynamic cross-hatching to life. Go ahead and go into the style system. So the super hotness about this new Afro is the style system. Now, every character in the game that you defeat has its own combat style. Kuma, being a super fast robot, can adopt those styles, right?
And one of the things we wanted to do with the different styles, we didn't want the game to be so complicated that you're sitting there and you're doing like 25 different button things.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Because like I have to be able to play it. You know, everybody knows like one button. It's like,
That whole
okay,
crazy combat system, as cool as it might feel on your hands, not everybody can do that. I mean, you know, Batman did it really well.
Yeah, so what we want to do here is we want you to upgrade your character and your style, because in combat that's really important. The enemies here is very tactical. So you can open up an enemy with one style and then close them with another. These are lower level Ronin enemies that you can kill with any style.
Oh, they get chopped up, don't they?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
blood, a lot of blood.
Oh, yeah.
But as you can see here, this style is an open style where you can use it for any type of enemy. When the Ronin meet the Samurai, now you have enemies that require two styles to manage. The first style to open them up with the attack, and then the second style to close them down.
And as the game, obviously, as the game goes on, it gets more complicated, and you know, you get better and better and better. Unless it's me, in which case, best.
Right. Yeah. It seems that like I just keep getting worse in games too. I start out knowing the most about them when everything's just super easy.
I think one of the most exciting aspects of having Jim's involvement is I don't have to worry about the story being super fresh.
Right.
Right? Now we have like really compelling characters that you want to kill. You want to kick that guy's butt because he sounds like a badass.
Such a jerk.
Yeah.
No, he's just such an idiot. You just want
He
to.
was been so mean for so long.
It's like your boss. You're thinking your boss.
Is Afro still upset about his dad thing? Is that
Well,
still got?
That's the really cool thing about it. The real protagonist is Kuma trying to find his younger brother Afro, right?
Oh, okay.
It's a family tale, right?
Yeah, bringing family back together.
Yeah, you can chase the bad guy, but chasing your younger brother to kill him, that's something that's really, you know, pretty hot and emotional. And Kuma's an emotional character. Can you change styles? One of the real important aspects of the game is that you can actually
disabled.
You can change your combat style in the middle of your flow.
Okay.
In the middle of your combo event, you can actually change to a different style that's more performant or faster or has a harder hit. And that's really super hot. So here, he can actually change his style. The master style is a slower style, but it's more powerful. He can kill every enemy in the room in one go.
Damn.
But the thing is, as you find out as you go through the game, sometimes the best style or the most destructive style is not the right style to be choosing.
Yes, it's really.
It starts getting complicated, and we're trying to.
Oh my God.
Into the.
That is amazing. Yo, the music is fresh, bro.
Yeah, the music's cool.
So that's the other thing that I think we are literally changing the way hip hop is used in entertainment, right? We have all new artists. And one thing I talked to Riz about was hip hop is worldwide.
Yeah.
It's not a black thing.
No.
It's a worldwide thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what we've done here is we've offered this to all the rappers in the world, all of the unsigned talent, all the guys from all over the country.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Dude, the beats in the back are insane, man. What I'm hearing right now.
What we wanted to do was when you listen to Afro, your next step is to go buy the soundtrack.
Absolutely.
Right? Because you're practicing your styles in your head listening to the soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one thing that's really the cornerstone of Afro. It is really a rock opera for rap and action adventure.
Yeah, and that's one of the big things with Riz. I mean, having him there as kind of the guiding light, and he just brings so much to the table.
I'm really super lucky because one, I have like one of the greatest writers that ever lived, like calling me up saying you did this wrong, Robinson, right? And then I got
I'm not getting. This BS over here means I'm never getting my $20.
That $20 is gone. Gone.
And then I have the RZA telling me, hey man, this is hot, don't use this, bring that, and it's just great. And having their trust to be able to have them be a part of the project, and then having my engineers, I got some of the most talented young guys on the planet. Just they never sleep.
Yeah, they're working like 24/7. I mean, we really got to give them some props, man, because that crew out there, the redacted
group, and we're actually using Unity 5 now. Which
Oh wow!
the previous Afro was done by like 3 or 4 of Naughty Dog's most accomplished programmers, right? They came to the Afro team at the very beginning to give us these amazing things that you see now in play in Unity, and it's taken us about 2 or 3 months just to get what was amazing in the Afro engine into the Unity engine.
You know, a lot of people didn't think though that we could do this in Unity.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, this is
for a long time. They were right.
yeah, you hit that right. You hit that right in the head. And so what we wanted this game to be is completely accessible, completely beautiful, to bring hip-hop to games. And I think from a storytelling perspective, chapter after chapter, what we want to do is introduce you to a new character in the world, a new storyline, a new combat style to learn and adopt, and just carry that. You see this?
Yeah, because you didn't explain this, Dave. The whole thing with Samurai 2 is that it's a continuing story.
Yes.
So this is installment 1 that you're seeing here,
yeah.
part of installment 1.
Yeah.
And then hopefully the next day, right? No, the next
a week later.
Yeah, a week later we'll have installment 2 and 3 and 4. A little bit longer than a week, unfortunately.
Yeah. So
the way we're going.
From a digital perspective, what we want to do is we want to be the Walking Dead of amazing action adventure. You know what I'm saying? We want to
Episodic, right?
Every few weeks, we want you to dive into a new storyline, a new character set.
Not that we want to be Walking Dead.
Yeah.
We don't be.
Right.
We already walk, but
Yeah.
we're not dead.
Yeah.
So watch your metaphors, all right?
So from the combat perspective, each character has a base style of combat. Afro's is more of a jiu-jitsu style, right? Where he's a human, he can't take a lot of hits. So he has to be very coy in exactly how he moves around his characters. A lot of countering. He's the only character in the styles who can actually counter weapons being thrown at him, right? Kuma is a half-ton robot.
Right.
It's all about the aggressive attack, right? And Master Style, if you see this wheel here, and this wheel is going to be filled with all the characters that you defeat and their styles, right? So every time you see a new chapter, every time you see a new aspect of the game come to flow, expect the game to change based on those new.
You know what was interesting? We were watching some people earlier this morning as they were playing it. They were combining the styles in a way that I hadn't thought of. And that's pretty interesting. So once the game gets going, that's what's so great, to see what's going on here is, is to be getting that feedback from people.